Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, Fitness Geek. I'm sure you all are also, following the Microsoft Build 2023. It started yesterday. I'm also joining the virtual, the virtual event. So I've joined a couple of sessions yesterday, and all the data enthusiasts, they would have already seen the Microsoft Fabric, which is a new product that they're launching. So all in all, it's just kind of a bundle of all the data capabilities that Azure already has. Uh, Last time when they launched Synapse Analytics, they bundled the Data Factory, the Azure Databricks, and the old Azure SQL Data Warehouse into one, encapsulation. Now this Microsoft Fabric, it boasts about AI-powered one platform that has got the data engineering bits, the data science bits, and then the capability of Power BI for your reporting. So it's like a entire data solution in just one platform. So all in one platform for the all the capabilities that you would need for your data analytics and business intelligence. It sounds very promising. I have just gone through it and created a free trial tier for that, and I'm just going to my free trial. Looks quite good, a bit cranky obviously, because there will be a lot more to be done on that. Currently under preview, so obviously you cannot use it for your production as of now, unless it is generally available. So we'll wait for that to happen, but now let's just quickly dive into it and see our first look on Microsoft Fabric. So without waiting anymore, let's quickly see what Data Fabric is and how it looks, from where you access it, and everything that you might need to know before you jump into Microsoft Fabric. I have created my free trial for the Microsoft Fabric, and this is how it looks. The URL is app.fabric.microsoft.com, and this is one place where you find all the things, all the capabilities of Microsoft Fabric. You see the Power BI, the Data Factory, the Synapse Data Engineering, the Synapse Data Science, the Synapse Data Warehouse, and the Synapse Real-Time Analytics. So all of this is bundled into Microsoft Fabric, which boasts about it being AI powered. How much of it is AI driven, we will see only when we start using it. But for now, let's quickly have a look at what it is and what it does. So it is just unifying your data estate. It manages powerful AI models that I'm yet to explore, so I cannot comment on that. It will empower everyone in your business. Definitely, if you have one place where you can do all your data analytics and business intelligence and data science thing, it would be great. Govern data across your organization. So yeah, it will give you some lineages, because if everything is being done under one window pane, then yeah, obviously you will be able to have better lineages. So on the overview, you will let's just have a look at it. Unified data foundation, role tailored tools. For example, if you're a Power BI developer, you will be mostly just looking at the Power BI side of Microsoft Fabric. If you're a data engineer, you would be looking at the Synapse side of it and the Data Factory side of it. If you are a data scientist, you will be looking at the data science side of the Synapse. So it has got something for everyone. So it's like a one place for all the data related engineers and enthusiasts in an organization. AI powered capabilities, open governed foundation, cost management. It gives you everything under the same experience, so you don't have to jump around and look for different things at different places. Synapse brings in the data engineering, the data warehouse, the data science, and the real time analytics. If you have used Synapse Analytics before, then this will be very familiar with you. You will not have a learning curve, but you'll be able to use everything right away. The real-time analytics, this is mostly running on top of your. Then the Power BI, it gives you the data hub. You can obviously do your reportings and insights, the AI powered capabilities, again, the Microsoft 365 connectivity. So Microsoft makes it easier to control the user accessibility and the control by using its Azure Active Directory or the Microsoft 365 as a umbrella. So that's really good. The data activator, which is real-time data monitoring based on KQL. So that's something good. Let's go and explore the capabilities and features you can try for free. I have activated my free trial. I'll be using that further in this video. This is the learn.microsoft.com for the Power BI, and you can see they have added the Microsoft Fabric bits here. If you scroll down, you will see all the things, all the related tools and applications. If you see at the get started, there is a what is Microsoft Fabric. We will start from there. Let's click on what is Microsoft Fabric and see what the documentation holds. So what is Microsoft Fabric? Microsoft Fabric is an all-in-one analytics solution for enterprises that covers everything from data movement to data science, real-time analytics, and business intelligence. So this is just like a kind of a SaaS platform. So it gives you everything under just one umbrella, and you don't have to look around and go into different. So we are not doing anything new. We are just bringing all the existing components to a single platform. So we have got Power BI, your Azure Synapse, and Azure Data Explorer. So the components of Microsoft Fabric is your, if on the bottom left, you see the components involved in Microsoft Fabric, the data engineering side of things, which is obviously the Synapse platform. So that gives you the Spark clusters that you use in your Synapse. The data factory, which is obviously for creating your pipelines. It will work very similar to what it usually does in Synapse or in the actual data factory. The data science bit, where you can build, deploy your models, and that can later be used by your data analysts. You get the data warehouse, you get the real-time analytics from your the data that you have collected, and then lastly the Power BI, which is just the best reporting tool available currently in the market. Very cheap and very powerful with lots of connectors. And then the one lake concept, just like the OneDrive for your Microsoft applications. It will be based on the existing Azure Data Lake storage. It will provide storage for all the capabilities that Microsoft Fabric has. So it is just one stop for all the data to be stored. uh, Currently you'll have lots of data storages available in your organization. So this will remove that data silos. Let's look at the Microsoft pricing. Currently you can buy it either from your Azure, or you can have it directly from your Microsoft 365. I tried to get it from my Azure pay-as-you-go account, but I was not able to find it. Probably it's too early to have it, to find it in your Azure portal, but I'm not sure why I was not able to find it. And then the Microsoft 365. So I already had this Power BI account, and I was just able to go ahead and create my free trial for my Microsoft Fabric account. So this is the Azure SKU, and then the Microsoft 365 SKUs. I did try to find it. Let's do a quick search of Microsoft Fabric or just the Fabric. you will see the service fabric, which is your microservices, the one for microservices. But that's not what we need. Microsoft Fabric, I could not find it. I did try to look into my preview features and all, but I was not able to find it. So I just went into my Power BI account and I created a free trial from my Power BI account. This product is currently in preview and you might see a lot of changes before it is generally available. If you can see, unless an admin makes changes to the Microsoft Fabric admin switch settings, it will be turned on for all Power BI users on 1st of July 2023. You can enable it from your tenant. If you can ask your IT administrator to turn this on. I have got my own organization. I've got my Power BI account. I'll just be using that. I'll go to the app.fabric.microsoft.com. If you use your personal account, it will tell you to use your office or your student account. Let's do the free trial, and I am currently in my Power BI account. I've got an on Microsoft.com account from where I am using Power BI. I will be showing you how to turn this on. If you go right on your profile, you will see the start trial. You see the buy fabric now. I'll click on it, or just you can start trial. Upgrade to a free Microsoft Fabric trial. Let's start our trial. Successfully upgraded to Microsoft Fabric preview. This is the URL app.fabric.microsoft.com. If you see, my trial has started, 59 days left. On the bottom left, you see the Power BI icon, and if you click on that, you will be able to navigate to Microsoft Fabric or any other components of Microsoft Fabric. Once you click on Microsoft Fabric, it will open up this window, this page where you will have all the components of Microsoft Fabric available. The Power BI, the Data Factory, the Synapse Data Engineering, Synapse Data Science, Synapse Data Warehouse, and the Synapse Real-Time Analytics. It has, from here you can just click on it each and it will navigate you to the respective or the corresponding page. So this is the Synapse Data Engineering home. You see the one lake will appear in all of those components. If you go to Power BI, or if you go to Data Factory, the one lake is something that's common. The Power BI page looks a bit, how would I say, a bit congested. Too many things happening here, very difficult to navigate. I'm currently at the data engineering component and I can see I've already created a lakehouse. It's if you see, there's a lineage associated as well. So Fitness Geek Lakehouse, that's my source. Anything that happens after that, if I fetch data from there via the SQL endpoint for my lakehouse, and then I create a data set out of it, so it will show me the lineage here. That's quite good. Like currently you use lineage in Purview, but yeah, this is something good. Power BI also had that capability of having lineages, but this is something promising. This is the Synapse Data Science. So all the notebooks and the models that you would create would reside here. And then the real-time analysis. It's based on the KQL, the Custom Query Language, which we had in our Azure Log Analytics. So it was quite good. I mean, very good actually. So they are bringing that inside your Microsoft Fabric. So sounds very promising. A lot to learn. There will be definitely a learning curve involved here. You will have to spend some time understanding how to navigate between these resources and how they're linked with each other, how you will create, use one service to create resources or create analytics in another. So it's pretty good in that terms. If you go to the create section in your Power BI workspace, you will see these items at the bottom, the other items you can create with Microsoft Fabric. You can create the lakehouse, warehouse, data flow, and notebooks. And let me just quickly create a new lakehouse. Let's name it Fitness Geek Lakehouse. After this, we will see that there is an option see all at the right hand side. If you see my screen, we'll click that. So the new lakehouse is created. I can see the tables and files. There is no data currently. We will try to load some. We'll see how it goes. Let's click on the see all at the right side, and it will show you all the services or the components that's available. The data engineering, which involves your lakehouse, the notebooks, and the Spark jobs. The lakehouse will be storing your big data. The notebooks to obviously create your Apache Spark applications for machine learning. The Spark job to schedule your Spark applications via the Spark jobs. The data factory has got the data flow, the data pipelines. The pipeline experience would probably be this very much similar to what we had in data factory. The data science side of things, you can create your models using your machine learning models. You'll be creating that. You will have your notebooks. Again, very similar experience probably to what you have in Synapse Analytics. The data warehouse, you can create a data warehouse directly from here. If you want to read about it, you can go ahead and read it from here. Yeah, this is a new term, SaaSified data analytics platform. So yeah, everyone's probably moving towards SaaS kind of offerings where they don't want you to do anything but just consume what is being offered. Might suit a few, might not suit others. So yeah, I'm a bit skeptical, but let's see how it all unfolds. The SQL endpoint for the Lakehouse, which is mostly a read-only one. For any changes into your Lakehouse, you will be obviously using your Apache Spark, and you can read via your SQL endpoint. So this is the diagram for your one lake. If you will see, the SQL endpoints are the read-only ones, and then the Synapse data warehouse, which does all the read and write to your warehouses. So the Synapse data warehouse, or the warehouse, is a traditional data warehouse and supports the full transactional T-SQL capabilities like an enterprise data warehouse. Okay, that sounds good. There is a comparison of what to use and when to use. You can go through that. Then obviously the Power BI side of things. So previously we did not have any kind of reporting in your Azure Synapse Analytics. So they're bringing the Power BI side of things inside, and inside, the say under the same umbrella. And yeah, that's Microsoft Fabric. That's the new name. The real-time analytics, again, as we talked earlier, it will be very, KQL is the language that they're trying to use, which does quite a good job when querying your huge logs in log analytics. So that's what they're using. Enough about this. Let's probably try to create a pipeline to load data. So this is my lakehouse. Let's open the lakehouse. You can see this is like tables and files explorer. Looks good. You can upload data, you can create new pipelines, and this is your settings. You can open notebooks. You can create new data sets. Currently we don't have any data available, so it's all grayed out. Let's cancel this and let's create a new data pipeline. Let it be pipeline 1. Got some errors. 401. It's okay, ignore it for now. Let's load some sample data from this Parquet file, the diabetes. Got 442 samples. Okay, if you look at the data sources available, Microsoft always does a good job with connectors and for the data sources. So I'm not surprised here. You have so many connectors available for your data sources. Yeah, the Amazon, AWS, RDS, and the Redshift, Impala, Spark. Yeah, lots of all the connectors that you would think of probably are already there. Let's move ahead and create a sample data, copy sample data from this particular data set. Let me select that. It will give you a preview. That's all right. Let's click next. Choose the destination. So either existing lakehouse or create new. I've already got a lakehouse. I'm not sure why it is not showing up here. Yeah, this is a bit cranky. Probably, yeah, not that's why it's under in preview and not available generally. So it's not GA yet. So I'm very much expected this kind of issues. Okay, if I create a new lake house, all right, doesn't show. Let me create a new one. If I use the same name, it should tell me that it already exists. That I mean, I'm a bit confused. It already exists, this lake house. If I try to create it, it should complain. Okay, lake house name already exists, but I cannot find it in my existing ones. So yeah, probably a bug and might get addressed soon. Uh, I will not do anything more from here. I'll just stop it. Yeah, let them keep working on it and improving it before it's ready to be used. I'll just, yeah, it's a bit tiring. I'm not sure why it's not. It's very basic thing. Let me refresh my web page. Maybe that would do me some favors. Existing ones. I'm not sure if there is some sort of networking issue. 401, the error that we saw might be related to this one, but yeah, I'll not do any further troubleshooting. I'll just cancel this. Yeah, so this is my first look at Microsoft Fabric, what it is, how you will be using it, and what it covers. Everything we just went through and saw what it is, the comparisons. There's already a lot of documentation available, so you can go ahead and check it out. Uh, the difference between the warehouse and the lake house, and how they differentiate between each other. For example, the warehouse is mostly for the SQL developers, or the old Power BI, not the Power BI, but the BI developers. And the lake house is more on the Apache side of the way you would work with Spark and dump big data. So that's for the lake house. T-SQL capabilities, all the full DQL, DML, and DDL available on your warehouse, but no DML on your lakehouse via the SQL endpoint. So SQL endpoint will be only a read-only endpoint. So that's all for today's video. I think we can keep talking for weeks about Microsoft Fabric, because it is such a giant leap towards the one platform for everything that Microsoft is looking for. So let's see how it all unfolds, if it will be helpful for all the data enthusiasts or not, and when it will be generally available. So yeah, thanks for watching and keep supporting.